Greetings to my principal, all teachers and classmates. Today, I, Sajal Kesarwani of class 6B, is presenting a speech on our freedom fighters. Today, we live in 21st century and we can talk and walk without any restrictions. We pleasure in experiencing freedom. Some of us may wonder to know the role of freedom fighters in attaining freedom. But now I will tell you that we can't imagine freedom without them. The feeling of discontentment is the result of sacrifices done by our freedom fighters while freeing India from British rule. Freedom fighters were the people who selflessly laid down their life for the freedom of our country. Some freedom fighters chose the path of non-violence and truth. Others chose the path of violence to end the British rule. Freedom fight they are considered as a symbol of patriotism and bravery. Every freedom fighter has contributed to one or another way to bring an in dominance and slavery of British rule. Now let us remember our heroes and what important role they play in fight for independence. One cannot affirm the importance of freedom fighters. Eventually, they are the one because of whom we are liberated from any oppression. Whether their contribution was big or small, they are important today as they were in those times. They stood against the Britishers so that their country and their people can live freely. Moreover, many of freedom fighters went on a war against the English. Though not trained, their only motive was to make their country free. So many of them laid down in the battleground. Freedom fighters triggered and motivated other people to fight for the liberation of country. They made people aware of the rights and privileges. These freedom fighters are strong pillars of freedom movement. It is these freedom fighters we because of these freedom fighters we are live today we can live freely. Now I will discuss some freedom fighters in India. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. We all of us are aware of famous line, give me blood I will give you freedom. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was the founder of Indian National Army. He trained many soldiers to fight against English. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, popularly known as the father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi chose the way of non-violence and truth. He was the leader of historic Dandi March to that broke the salt law and quit India movement. Chandrasekhar Azad. Chandrasekhar Azad inspired many youths of his age to participate in the freedom movement. A rebel by birth, he went to a heroic battle against the British. He devoted his life to achieving the freedom. Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Gopal Krishna Gokhale was the senior leader of Indian National Congress, a leader of political and social reforms. He was one of the founders of Indian National Independence Movement. Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad was a well-known journalist. He was under the house arrest of British. Despite being imprisoned, he continued the fight against the atrocities of the Britishers. Ending my speech with few lines. It is because of the people of many unsung heroes and warriors against our freedom. But unfortunately, the efforts of them are now forgotten. We must come together and not communal hatred divide us. Our unity will be the first tribute to them because in the end, this was the reason of their sacrifices. Thank you.